Peter. Daniel.
What?
Did you hear the news? We're going to Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, I heard that news.
We're going to Pittsburgh. Have you heard? Check out the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy YouTube channel or pipesforfree.org. We're giving someone in Vander something bust, Pennsylvania. We're talking about the sticks of the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We're going there. We're giving someone a brand new HVAC system who can't afford it. Making moves happen together. We're making the trades great again. Check it out. Do it now. Got steam? If you have a steam heating system in your home, you're going to want to watch this video. It could possibly save you the aggravation and a huge expense in replacing the boiler prematurely. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. If you hear hissing coming out of your radiators like this, that's not normal. So if your steam system and your radiators make noise like that, keep watching. You'll thank me later. This is a steam boiler automatic water feeder. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy that you want to kill and torture on his way to its death. Great invention, but I personally dislike them. Why? They sometimes fail. But most importantly, if your steam heating system is losing water, you're not going to know about it because this is constantly adding up that fresh makeup water, which will kill your boiler. So, if you're a homeowner or a relatively new HVAC tech, an apprentice in the heating trades, you're going to want to watch this video. Trust me, there's going to be a wealth of information that you're going to gain from this video. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. All right, here's that Burnham Independence. This is the SIN5 140,000 BTU boiler. We removed the contraption that was on the 15 PSI relief valve. Make it a good habit to always check, make sure the proper relief valves are on the equipment that you're working on. If it's not, it's a potential hazard. Actually, it is a hazard. That's a 15 PSI relief valve, which is what should be on this boiler. Make sure it's also in the vertical orientation, and make sure there's a drip leg on it, like this one. Okay, now here, this is a return. This is a dry return, and at the end, you can see the homeowner got very creative and created this DIY steam catcher. Catch so much steam where it actually filled a bucket of water. See, that's water in the bucket. Okay, that's not good because that bucket of water, right, or the water that's in that bucket needs to be replaced. And that's going to get replaced by the automatic water feeder. When this does this over and over and over again, you'll quickly cut a hole slightly above the water line in the boiler. Fresh oxygenated water will do that to cast iron. I've replaced many boilers, a couple years old, even much older than that because of holes in boilers. This is also not the right air valve for this. We're going to try to take out that bushing right there, right? And we're going to add a real steam main air valve here. All right, well, you can see what happened here. That didn't work as planned, and with the amount of leak that's been going on here for quite some time, the pipe is disintegrated. Okay. So we are going to wager that this pipe here coming into the T, the bull of the T, is clean. And we're going to grind this off here. And we'll replace this T with the new one. And we'll, I guess, replace this with some copper because it goes to 1-inch copper there. And back down to our return, condensate return. So we should be okay. All right, we took a grinder to it. And now we're going to try to break it free.
Correct.
We shall see.
Oh no, we're broken.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'll just have to cut this loose.
There it is. Winner. this because of years of neglect. I can't even imagine how much water escaped out of this air valve for all these years, to the point where it actually totally rusted the fitting and the pipe connected to it. It's crazy. And we're in a tight spot, as you can see. There's the blue pipe. It's frustrating.
Thread it now.
Almost. Almost. There it is. All right. How do the threads look?
Beautiful.
All right. To fix this mess, we have a 1 by 3/4 by 1 inch black tee, and we're going to use the top part of that at 3/4 for our new steam main. It's going to go there. Yeah, you need a smaller wrench. That's why, because you got the big giant wrench. Yeah. Better than nothing. So we have some lamp wick on there and some pipe dope. So we'll get that on there, and then we're gonna, below that, we're gonna put a Viga 1 inch male adapter. It's the brass one, so that bimetal stuff's not gonna work like copper will. And then we're gonna replace that remaining piece there of black to copper, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so to finish up this massive repair, we're gonna finish up with some press. Go. 1 inch Viga press 90, the 1 inch Viga press male adapter, and we have the new T there, the reducing T, and the new Gordon #1 steam main up there. Is the right location? Well, this is where it was before, but definitely the right one for the job now. This is technically, what's wrong?
I just want to make sure it's not adapter.
Gotcha. This line is just a dry return, and realistically, the steam main should go right there or right there. Okay, because that is the last radiator takeoff, the last T off the 2 inch main. So it should be there. Instead, it's going across all the way here in that 1 inch pipe, which is a dry return, before it goes back to the boiler and becomes a wet return right there. Okay, that's all pressed in. We're gonna fire up the boiler, and then I'm gonna show you what you can normally see upstairs and the hissing coming out of all of the radiators, which is steam leaving the system, and that refills it. All right, the system is running. It's been running for about 10 minutes. And one of the things that we do on all service calls is do a combustion analysis. So we ain't testing, we're guessing. Oops, no, we're not guessing, we're testing. You're gonna see that our stack temperature is 412 degrees, and that's the temperature of the exhaust gas is going up the chimney or up the flue. We have O2 percentage of 7.6, and right now we have a gross efficiency of 81.1%. So basically, for every dollar of gas this boiler's running, looks like 18.9 cents is used to heat the home. Right now it's 19 cents. So think of it that way: 81% efficient. Right, 19 cents goes up the chimney, and 81 cents goes into the home. Now the proper location for the probe is right there. Right, you don't want it in here, right? Because this is the draft diverter, and we're missing a screw there. Wing nut, sorry. You want it in there. You want it undiluted, because if it's here, right, it will be diluted with the air being used for makeup air as part of the draft process. So we're good. We'll take a quick look at our CO2, which is 7.46%. That's good too. Very good. 0 parts per million or particles per million of carbon monoxide. So this boiler is burning with 100% complete combustion. 100%. Because any amount of carbon monoxide is a byproduct of incomplete combustion. Okay, then now that the combustion analysis is done, we're going to do a draft analysis. And right now, we have positive pressure with 0 inches of water column. And now it's 4,000th positive pressure. So, not good. We're going to, hopefully this will heat up and we will have negative pressure. We'll see. We need to have negative pressure. Right now it's like at 0, like it's flatline. We need negative pressure. And the probe goes to the same exact location as it was before, right there. And we still have positive pressure. So, took a little bit. It was right there, and now it's back to positive. We're at the borderline. There it is. Negative, positive. And surprisingly, we're in a very large unfinished basement, so we have plenty of combustion air, but we're borderline with negative pressure. All right, so there are a couple ways we can address makeup air. Number one, we can introduce makeup air from outside by 2 means. One is what we call fan in a can. Field Controls makes this device that sits on the floor, gets wired to the boiler, and when there's a call for heat, the fan comes on, sucking in air from outside because it's piped in with 4-inch piping outside, and it brings that in. It has a pressure switch inside there, so the boiler knows that the fan is running and acts as a safety, acts within the safety circuit, so we have plenty of makeup air. Number 2, we can open up a window. A lot of neighborhoods, especially around the New York metropolitan area, not such a great idea. We have vermin, both of human type and of also 4-legged type, so not a good idea. But fortunately, once it started running for a little bit, we did stay with that negative pressure, just barely though, but we do need to make aware of makeup air. Okay, now that that's out of the way. All right, now that that issue is taken care of, let's resolve the 2-inch steam main pipe leak. Let's get it done. All right, see that right there? That's a hole. See this pipe? That's a steam main. We have to replace that section of pipe. So I'm gonna get started by spraying down the fitting with some Croil. This is penetrating lubricant. And it loosens frozen metal parts. You know, it penetrates in there and loosens that up. So we're gonna follow this. We're gonna do the opposite end. I already took the liberty of cutting away the wrong pipe insulation, but no worries. We're gonna put the right insulation here when we're done and make this job really, really shine. All right, let's take a closer look at this pipe. Naturally, it wanted to swing upwards. That's not a problem. This is a little bit of a... All right. But, you know, right here, the pipe looks pretty intact. But down there, no bueno. All right, so I cut the other side out. I'm gonna cut this out in a couple sections, and then we'll work on getting the nipples out. All right, so we're gonna make a couple of series of cuts right here. And then we're gonna take a little chisel, cold chisel, and bang it out. All right, we're gonna prep the end of the pipe. That end already has the lamp wick. This end we're gonna use the Mega Press, and we have Mike's Milwaukee M18 drill. I think we're going to be able to see something good with this. Mike, I'm going to do the honors. I'm going to put that on there. We're going to remount the inside of the pipe. Okay. She's reamed now. Let's see. Smoking. Oh my God. I think she's burnt.
Oh, we're not focusing.
Keep going, right? I think it's seen better days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get this clean though.
Send it out in a blaze of glory.
Think it'll actually catch on fire?
Probably not.
No?
Smell walkie.
I'm worried about the battery blowing up on me. Is the battery even good? Oh no, there's one thing left of the battery. Hold, we gotta make this better. Hold on. If we're gonna go all out, might as well go all out, right? Here we go. It doesn't matter. The batteries will make a difference. No. Oh well. She lived a good life. Alright, so our new length of 2-inch pipe is in. We use lamp wick and some Pro Dope for the threads and for our connection. If you're thinking we're going to use a union, well, you thought wrong. We're using the 2-inch Mega Press by Viga coupling. Okay. We have the Mega Press 2-inch jaw. We're using the M18 by Milwaukee. The adapter.
There we go.
Go. There it is. Quickly reposition the ring. Press in the other side. And now we're good. That completes the pipe replacement component of this job. Let's talk about the differences between steam fiberglass pipe insulation and the homemade DIY type, okay? This will save your energy, right, where it belongs, which is as steam. This won't really work that well. So to test, I'm going to use the HIK Micro B20 thermal imaging camera, okay? There it is. And I'm going to show you how heat will stay in the pipe here and not in the pipe there. Check this out. Okay, so there is the insulated part of the 2-inch steam pipe that we just installed. Let's go over to here, right? And you're going to see that our temperature is around 212 degrees, right there. See that? 212 degrees. We're going to see it here, right? We're at, well, 116, 112. Let's take a look over here, and you're going to see 195. Look at that, 196, right there. Significantly cooler, okay? And there, might as well not even have anything on there because you don't. So you're going to see that what they applied here works to some degree, but there's nothing like having this fiberglass steam pipe insulation. All right, while I have the HIK Micro B20 thermal imaging camera, by the way, a sponsor of the channel, thank you so much, HIK Micro. Let's take a look at and see what the piping looks like above the boiler. Check that out. It's pretty cool. All right, and as soon as you get to the DIY insulation, you're gonna see we're still at that high temperature there. And let's take a look at our return. Nice and hot there. Very nice. We come down to the wet return. All right, we're gonna head upstairs now. I got a bunch of steam radiator air valves, and we're gonna listen to some hissing And that hissing sound and the banging sound, but that hissing sound, that's water escaping the system, which needs to be replaced. And if you don't take care of that, you're going to end up replacing your boiler, and that's not cheap. You're talking about, you know, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. No joke, no exaggeration. So if you hear hissing coming out of your radiators like this, yep, that's not normal. Sir, quick question. That noise in the bathroom, how long has it been going on like that for?
That's there forever.
Forever.
Yeah. We figured that's the right noise and it worked.
Well, you know, there's definitely a positive thing to it. Plenty of humidity. But the con, could need a new boiler.
Oh.
Yeah, oh. One of the things I always look out for, especially when working with the steam system, is to look outside when the boiler's running. It's been running for a while, looking at the top of the chimney. You see white smoke there? You don't see it right now. But if you see white smoke there, that's steam. And that's steam with a hole leaving, sorry, that's steam with a hole above the water line, and it's escaping. So in this case, we're good, and they're very, very lucky, because the amount of water that this boiler has been replenishing, I'm shocked, but they're very lucky. And a lot of times when you do see, you know, white smoke coming out of the top of the chimney, one of the things you can also look for is in the combustion chamber. You can look at the actual burner tubes, and if you see that they're rusting up, well, that's water. And why would water be there? A hole in the boiler. All right, so we accomplished a lot here, and it's a little before 11. Started at around 7:45, 7:50 in the morning. We replaced that section of pipe right here. Right there. We replaced the section of pipe, we insulated it, we leak tested it, and we're good. Then we did a tune-up on the boiler, and we proved the combustion with the printout from our Testo 320 combustion analyzer. I used this little baggie. This is called a shipping label package, right? And I don't seal the top, because every year when we come back, we put the following result in that one as well, right? We put our sticker identifying who we are and covering up the last guy who's not here anymore, because they haven't been here since 2018. It's a shame, because it looks like they put this water heater in, but now we have our sticker on it, and we have this one. This unit. Stop. This unit may be covered under warranty. We put these labels on every time a maintenance or service agreement is purchased by the homeowner. Right? If they ever come down here because leaky pipe, defective water heater, someone's gonna think twice. They're gonna call us first. There you go. There's our number. All right. Last but not least, let's take one of the Mikey Pipe stickers. This is version 5.0. Let's stick that right in there. If you want any free stickers, email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. Absolutely free, no cost or obligation. And if you feel like donating to the postage fund, don't donate to the postage fund. Donate it to Mikey Pipes Philanthropy. There's a link down below. It's tax deductible, and you can contribute through PayPal. Thank you. All right. Even got the boiler emergency switch on. If you want information on how to get these, I work with a printer, so email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. They're pretty cheap. They're customized with your logo and phone number on them, and they're really, really inexpensive. All right, so the moral of the story here, you got a steam boiler, or you work on steam boilers. If you hear that hissing sound continuously, like the one we did on that piece of baseboard in that bathroom, that's no good. It's no bueno. We checked some logs here. Check this out. Today is March 17th, right? Let's look at the log that the homeowner's been keeping. This 2023, February 15, with 8 gallons. You're at 116 today. That is nuts. Look at that, nuts. So if you're losing water in your steam boiler, correct it. Call a plumber, call your heating professional. If they think it's normal, it's not, call somebody else. Or check out heatinghelp.com if you're not in the Valley Stream, Long Island area in New York, right? Because we'll help to help you. Mike at Pipe Doctor signing off, 516-348-6300. Thank you so much for watching. Be well, God bless, stay safe.